Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them to silent mode if you have not done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There is no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. If you wish to take additional photos, you may do so after the ceremony at the plaza. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card lock-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place orders for your photos. Lastly, graduates, graduation is a formal occasion. Please show respect for our guests and fellow graduates in your behavior. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. James Lim, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 55th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this 8th session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker this afternoon is Mr. James Lim, Executive Vice President and President, Greater Asia of Becton Dickinson Holdings Private Limited. Mr. Lim is currently the first Asian on Becton Dickinson's Senior Leadership Management Committee. With her headquarters in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey, Becton Dickinson is a leading medical technology company in the manufacture of medical supplies, devices, instrument systems, and reagents. Mr. Lim joined Becton Dickinson Singapore in 1994 as an engineering and facility manager. In 2003, he was promoted to Director of Operations for Asia Pacific, where he was responsible for the regional manufacturing and supply chain function. In 2008, Mr. Lim was appointed as Vice President for Central and Asia Pacific, and 4 years later, he was appointed as President of Greater Asia and an executive member of the company. In July last year, Mr. Lim was awarded the leading CEO by the Singapore Human Resources Institute for his championship of innovative and effective HR ideas and practices and leadership in the industry. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. James Lim to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Lim, please.
Good afternoon. Mr. Tan Chun Shen, Principal and CEO of Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, family, friends, and all graduates. First off, my hearty congratulations to all graduates for completing your diploma program. I was invited to come and give a talk today, and I gladly accepted because there are a couple of interesting stories that I wanted to share. First off, I think you should be very proud that BD has a manufacturing plant in Tuas, and the plant manager, his name is Hashim Baba, and he joined us 25 years ago. I don't think you have to guess where he graduated from. 1984 from Singapore Poly, and in, guess what, mechanical engineering. So I thought I owe him a great deal to come and at least address the group here, and also give you some inspiration that there are many bright sparks in front of you, many career choices in front of you, and you can really become, you can really enjoy a very fruitful career coming up for all the graduates. So today marks an important milestone in your life. I would like to thank Singapore Polytechnic for the opportunity for me to be a part of your milestone in your life. You may be at the crossroads in deciding what to do after this. The man, or if you're a Singaporean man, may have another 2 years to think about it, enlisting in the army. But I can tell you 2 years will go pass by very quickly, and you may decide to further your studies or to enter the workforce. I thought today I'd share with you 3 key learnings of my personal life and my work life, rather than tell you a lot of history about my company and my own career and everything else, right, that bore you to death. But maybe I thought I'd share with you 3 important learnings in my life so that you can better prepare yourself for the career ahead of you. So my first learning is called take some risks. So many of you might not know, but I am a Malaysian. I was born in a place called Sitiawan. Not many people know that place very much. It's 600 kilometers from here. 175 kilometers from Penang. It's a small coastal town. I checked Google today. they're about same population as Clementi. Since we are in Clementi, I thought I'd let you know the facts. So not many people know Sitiawan, but Sitiawan has one famous thing, maybe not so proud of, but the leader for the Malayan Communist Party, Chin Peng, was born there in 1924, if you want to know some facts about Sitiawan. And the other fact is we are all Fuchao there, a majority of us. Okay. After doing very badly in my O-levels, I didn't do very well in school, by the way. I have to leave for A-levels in KL. So I did my A-levels in KL. I stayed with my auntie, rented a place, and sublet everything, you know. Then I graduated. I had two choices. I had a choice to stay back in Malaysia, which at the time, if I remember correctly, the university fees was $50 a year or something like that, to do science, or to pursue my passion, which is to become, at the time, an automotive engineer. I wanted very badly to become an automotive engineer. My father would tell you that because I stripped his motorcycle apart and cannot put it back. So I told my dad at the time, he was earning about 700 ringgit a month. He said, I'm packing my bags. I'm going off to Singapore. He tells me, good luck, all the best. So I left. I came to Singapore to pursue my automotive engineering, which at the time was mechanical engineering in Singapore. Was my best bet. After which I graduate, I was to go off to US and try to pursue my automotive dreams and everything and become an F1 engineer, as you know what it is, Formula One. Of course, that dream didn't come true very much, but other dreams came true. I graduated and I started working in Singapore. I started in Seagate, and then after 5-6 years, I went on to BD and did the medical side of it. I checked a lot with my schoolmates who were back then. We got together a few years ago. And life would have been very different for me if I didn't take a chance to come to Singapore. At the time, Singapore had a huge reputation, even in Sitiawan. Studying English, I was educated in Malay. Everything was very advanced here. Even the bus had one sign called OMO. I was sitting around not paying the bus fare one day, and the driver actually shouted at me, "You want to pay or not?" So I found out later one-man operation means you have to pay and then sit down. In Malaysia, we still use a conductor to issue ticket and everything. But my life story just was wanting to say that if you wanted to do something with your life and you have a passion and the motivation to do something, and you have to check that you have to answer these two questions, that you have the passion and the motivation to do something, please pursue your passion and your motivation. And if you have that in your life, you can almost do anything that you choose to do. So like me, I took a risk to come here. It has worked out very well. I took a couple of risks again in my life. One is when everybody else stayed in electronic industry many years ago, at the time Seagate and disk drive industry was 23 companies in Singapore. I was working in Kallang. There was an opening in a medical organization in Tuas. Kallang and Tuas at the time was like, the other end of the world. So I took a risk, same pay, I left, I went there, I took a job that has dual role, and I have never looked back, right? So my advice will be, you are young, take some risks, but know where your passion and your motivation comes from before you take that risk. The second learning that I have is really a lot more important for you to capture today is to continue to develop your learning agility. And this is a very important aspect of how you're going to become very successful in life. So there are 3 ways a lot of very successful people in the industry that I have watched over the years learn. Okay, so very important lesson here. So there are 3 ways to do that. The first, you are very familiar with. Okay, so you've been doing it for the last 2 to 3 years. You have to read, you have to absorb, and you have to apply. And that's what the school teach you. Okay, the school teach you this learning agility to be able to read well, you apply, you absorb, and then you are able to think through things, and then you apply. So I'll share with you a very short story here. So when I first came to Singapore, even after my A-levels, I was I think we share rooms, right, in the hostel. So I was with a guy called Philip Wong. So, by the way, Philip is a very smart Malaysian, he's from KL, so he was very, very sharp, right? He seldom attends lecture, but there will be a queue outside my room for people asking him to solve tutorial questions. So one day I went up to Philip after got fed up of not being able to beat him in all my academic career. So I asked him, Philip, how come you can do better than me? So Philip, instead of answering the question, gave me a book, which I still have it wrapped up in my office or in my house. And the book is a science fiction book called Dune. If you are a science fiction fan, good for you. If you are not, it's okay. Dune is a science fiction story. It's a movie, by the way. Huh? Anyway, the book is 560 pages long. So this is my first novel I read in my entire life. In Malaysia, second-hand books, that's all you got, school textbooks. So then Malay and then English, I had a lot of problems. So I read the book. By the time I finished the book 3 months later, I went back to him and said, what's the story here, So he opened, I think, one chapter, and he read through a couple of paragraphs, and then he tell me the rest of the story. So I don't know. I read this book, it took me 3 months, right? I don't even remember the chapter. So he says, that's the problem. You'll never beat me. So ever since that day, I have known to be, in my colleagues in the company, as one who spent the most time reading a lot of books, all different kinds of non-fiction books, trying to absorb and apply. And ever since then, I found out that I was able to learn new things very easily in my career. You don't have to worry about what you learn in poly, because profession that you're going to enter is going to change. You're going to learn many new skills, and you're going to acquire many new knowledge. Anything you learn today, in 10 years' time, or even 5 years now, or even 2 years now, is going to be obsolete. So the key is how you're going to keep up with the industry, read, absorb, and apply. Second is, when I see very high-performing people, so besides reading, absorbing, and apply, they are very good at observing people and have a passion of observing people, watching people, on how they do things. They have an interest in that. Some people have no interest in it. They just live in their own world, and they don't learn anything from watching and observing. The ladies in the room will have an advantage of that, because they are born to observe a lot, and they actually learn a lot from observing people. But very strong leaders or high performers in the industry, I found out, they observe a lot, they watch a lot. But there's another thing that they do that's very good. They can visualize, and then they can change themselves. So this is very similar to how you see entrepreneurs. They go to a market, they can observe very well, they can see what's happening. Other people see the same picture, but like the principal, Mr. Tan, said, they don't see the whole context, right? They only see what they want to see, and they can't see the picture, they can't absorb, they can't visualize what's going to happen, but entrepreneurs can. They can see that. They see this. Good business people all see that. They see the industry, they watch, they can visualize, and then they can apply. And they can adapt themselves. They can change. So the other thing that I want to leave with you is that you have to have a passion besides just reading. It's not good enough, absorbing and applying. You have to have a passion on watching things around you that's happening, have a passion learning from that, and then internalizing. The last part is a bit difficult, to change yourself to do this. Now, you can have a few tricks in the books to do this. I learned that through sports. So I learned a lot of things through sports. So I watch how people play. Some do it better than others. Everybody don't have a coach, right? So they watch, they can go out to the court, they can apply themselves, they can visualize themselves, and they can do it faster than anybody else can. So it's a skill. I just use sports as an illustration, but this is a skill that you possess. So this is another way in the learning part of it that you have to have, besides reading, absorbing and applying, you have to watch and observe and visualize and adapt to the change. The third area that people learn, the third method of learning, I mentioned 3, is really on engaging experts, I call it, or engaging people with wisdom. So in a lot of people, they do not engage, especially people who have wisdom. Usually they come with experience. So if you have knowledge and you have experience, you get wisdom. So a lot of people will say, to the young folks, they will say that it's okay, let them try, and then when they bang the wall, they will come back and ask me again. Then I'll tell them what to do. So you can avoid some of these mistakes if you engage experts in the industry, experts in the company, or people who have great deal of experience or wisdoms. Then you avoid making the mistakes of what we call a newcomer, right? It will accelerate your growth a lot faster. When I say this, it's because you need to have that passion to do it. A lot of people do not want to engage. They don't have a sense of engaging people. They want to do it everything by themselves. It's good. But if you are going to compete with someone, and to get to the top, if you're going to compete with someone who can read, apply, and absorb, who can watch, observe, and analyze, and change, who can engage people, learn from the experts, and also, learn from them to avoid the mistakes, you are in no competition with them, because they learn 3 ways, you only learn 1. If you learn 2, you are not even in the same league. So this will be the second advice I would share with you, that when you leave the poly, don't stop your learning. Continue your learning. Continue to develop this learning agility. It will get you ahead of the curve. So my third lesson that maybe I want to share with you today through my life experience was really to become a very genuine and authentic leader in whichever industry that you are. So right now, I think it's a bit early to talk about leadership, but it is important to keep in mind that what's lacking in the industry now and what the company will be looking for is people with great leadership. And what I call here is genuine and authentic leadership. Genuine and authentic leadership comes from failures and crises in life. So I will share a bit about my failure and crisis in life. Please don't go and follow my crisis. You have your own crisis and your own failures in life that you can learn from. But my failure happened very early in life, so I was very lucky. Not so lucky at the time when I was thinking about it, but quite lucky now that I'm here and I'm looking back. So my first failure was my failure in O-levels, right? So I failed in O-level. I have to leave home very early, don't have a lot of support. I went to do my A-levels, then I left for Singapore without much money, so I have to work my way through university. I'm very thankful to a Singaporean, Mr. Wong Wai Kiong. He paid for my final year school fees. So that's how I managed to graduate and then be where I am today. So I owe a lot to him. I have my own misadventure with motorbikes, broken leg, collarbone, you name it, I have it. So I have a lot of misadventure in life, including when I graduated, I had to support my brother and sisters through school, through their law school and through their marketing career, which I have to live on, I think, $425 a month for quite a few years, right? Even after I graduated. So all this adventure in my life taught me a few things. It defines the principle of values that you have, whether your values is hard work, your value is honesty, your value is what you define and what you will become. So take a look at your crisis in life and your failures in life. Learn from that. Develop your own values and develop your own passion to lead. So there was a survey done, a global survey, anyway, run by the company on global ethics. They say, what are the top 5 values that you admire the most, or you want companies to have, or you want leaders to have? Very interesting. We all think that it's different around the world. Actually, it's not much different around the world. Almost all is what consistent. The values that they were looking for were honesty, truth, respect, responsible, and most of all, they talk about integrity. So you know this is a set of values that they talk about, Okay? So if you aspire to become a leader, an authentic and genuine leader, these are the things that the people look for. So do remember these are very important. So an authentic leader demonstrate what? They demonstrate three things. They demonstrate a passion for purpose. So they do something for a purpose. So this one, I think I will leave it to a later stage where you define for yourself what is your goal in life and what is your goal in professional life and what's your purpose of doing something. So if you go out and look for a role in the industry or you want to start your own company, look for what is the purpose that you want to achieve, but a passion for their purpose. So they look for passionate people. So when I look at students who join, graduates who join the company, I look for passion, right? Do they have a passion to do that? And then do they practice their values consistently or not? This is very important. Do they practice their values consistently? So I find typically, if you are not a genuine and authentic leader, you try to have some kind of values that's not you. You should be yourself, and you should find an organization that aligns to your values. Then you will find that they can't upkeep the values for more than 2 years, because you will show at one time or another. So it's very important that if you're an authentic leader, you demonstrate a passion for purpose, practice values consistently, and the last point is they lead, besides leading with their mind, they lead with their hearts. So they have a passion for people, which is why I classify it under leadership. When they have a passion for people, they engage people. They lead with their hearts. And when they engage people, you will see the productivity that they have managed to achieve with their group that they are in, or as a leader, they manage their team. The productivity is unparalleled compared to the rest of the team. You can see that in the leadership that they demonstrate. So in the industry, you will be looking for this kind of individual, where you are a genuine and authentic leader. Over the course of my 27 years of my working life, they most probably can work out my age by now, I've seen many brilliant individuals that come across the organization. Brilliant, PhD, you name it, everything, IQ. They got more A's in 1 year than I have in my whole lifetime. But they were not successful. Many. And I've seen many who have the passion to learn, learning agility, a passion to take risks, a passion to really create genuine and authentic leadership, become very successful and take on leadership roles in the future. So I leave you with these three. But one last tip that I thought I better do justice, because I have a chief of staff. He kind of like draft my speech. He says, you better sneak this in if you have some time. So I think I have some time, so I'm going to sneak this in. His advice was never to job hop. And I have the same advice, never to job hop because of money. The grass is always greener on the other side. Your decision doesn't mean that you cannot leave a job. You can always choose to change a job, but it must be for the following 3 reasons. One of the most important reasons is you have a lousy boss. That's why I talk about authentic and genuine leadership. Let me tell you, this commodity very lacking in the industry, okay, to have a good boss. So if you have a good boss and you are learning and you're developing yourself. So your main purpose to go out in the industry in the first 10 years, learn and contribute. So you must have an organization that has a good boss. You got a good boss. You are learning all the time, and you are developing yourself all the time. Don't worry about your money. Money will follow you, okay? I've never worried about money, even though I don't have much. But money always followed me, as long as I do. And then the third thing is lousy working environment. You only leave when the company and the values of the company and the working environment of the company doesn't suit your ethics and the compliance that you want to adhere to. You should leave that. In fact, I rank that as number 1, right? So choose a company where your values and the ethics and the compliance align to you. If it doesn't align, you will struggle. So you only leave for 3 reasons. You leave because of your lousy boss. You leave because there's no learning and no developmental opportunities. And you leave because there's a lousy work environment concerning your personal ethics and your values. Most importantly, I left you today to say that your learning journey does not stop. It's what I talked about earlier. If the company offer you this new opportunity to learn new skills by giving you leadership training, move you around the company, take different role, take advantage of that, and you most probably know that the company is taking notice of you. You also need to know your weakness, okay? So one of the good tip I can give you is your parents usually know your weakness very well, but if you don't engage your parents, you need to get a feedback provider so that you can continue to learn and evolve and change yourself. It's very important. I've always had that in my life. I've always had a feedback provider. Even when I was a new leader in the company, when I first got the Asia Pacific role, I actually engaged my HR leader, who is 10 years my senior. And she will tell me, you better fix your speaking. Huh? You speak very badly. You'll be an embarrassment if you speak to the graduates one day. I hope today I make up for you. So three key takeaway today on my sharing. Take some risks. Develop learning agility through reading, observing, and engaging. Learn from failures and experiences in life to be an authentic and genuine leader. Once again, today marks the beginning of your journey. The diploma you have earned an excellent stepping stone to a challenging and fulfilling career ahead of you. I wish you every success in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lim. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This afternoon, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 330 graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. May I now call upon the Director of School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering, Dr. Chong Chi Wei, to present the diplomas. Dr. Chong, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Bioengineering.
Chong Han Xiang Bervin. Chu Chuan Luk Kenneth. Chua Brandon Jeffrey. Colin Lee Boon Hao. Derek Tai Wei Tung. Eugene Chua Jia Jin. Glenson Goh Kian Hui. Goh Zong Lin. Hadi Nohidayat Ridwan. Hansel Kong Shu Yang. Javen Lee Xiong Wei. Jonathan Chan Wei Liang. Ko Hian Wei. Li Tian Bao Jane. Li Ying Hui. Liao Koi Tat Edwin, Lim Yu Xian, Liu Jiawei, Lo Soon Hao, Lu Xiu Ling, Lo Wei Ming, Lukman Nur Hakim bin Muhammad Hanafiya, Marcus Go Jun Fong, Matthew Lee Yong Huang, Matthew Tan Yong Sin, Melvin Chen Wei Kian, Muhammad Farhan bin Muhammad Samsuri, Muhammad Nur Haikal bin Rasiti, Muhammad Ramat bin Jafar, Muhammad Rian bin Jafar, Muhammad Shah Rizwan bin Mantoha, Ng Shao Feng, Nur Amalia binti Muhammad Safi, Nur Diana binti Johan Yo Abdullah, Nur Siaza binti Muhammad Tahir, Poon Pei Tong, Samantha Bei Wee Sin, Sean Tu Kai Wen, Siti Sufaira binti Nizam, Syed Nur Hadi bin Abdul Razak, Tan Ding Han, Tan Si Jia, T Hong Liang, Vigneswaran Tamil Chelvan, Vinita Ganesan, Wang Wei Xuan, Wu Rui Yi Brenda, Yo Kai Wei, Yo Ying Jie, Yvonne Go Ai Chin,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Mechanical Engineering.
Chen Ke Sin, Chua Jia Fu Josiah, Li Jun De, Lim Yuan Fang, Megawati, Nurul Nazira binti Hassan, Pang Ting Fun, Abdul Fattah bin Abdul Manan, Abu Ayyub bin Asrari, Ahmad Fauzi bin Muhammad Izzam, Alexander Tan Tai An, Alfie Khair bin Muhammad Tayyib, Amir Hafiz bin Jasman, Amir Hakim bin Redwan, Amirul Ashraf bin Gombari, Andrew Lim, Ang Shi Han Alex, Ang Shun Yi Japheth, Angelo Aquino de Leon, Arthur Neuer Ai Jie, Azmi bin Amin, Bevan Tan Zong Wei, Boy Kai Jun, Bong Si Heng, Brian Chia Chi Chuan, Brian Ong Chen Long, Brian Pang Soon Yao, Chan Shao Jie Angus, Chi Yuan Kai, Cheng Sin Wei, Cheong Kok Sing, Chiu Pang Lung, Chung Kok Wee Jackson, Chao Xiang Hui, Chua Dun An Cliff, Chua Zhen Wei, Chun Weng Fai, Damien Boy Shin Kit, Daniel Rifai bin Kamaluddin, Darren Cheong Ray Young, Edward Dasan Rajandaran, Edwin Tan Hong Wei, Ai Wai Luen Wu, Eldred Wee Ting Shun, Emmanuel Henry, Etij Dinesh Silva, Fu Wei Han, Ganesan Krishna Kumar, Go Duan Jian, Go Kai Singh, Go Yen Cheng James, Haikal bin Mansour, Haikal Zulfaka bin Izamri, Harvey Cristanto Lau, Heng Bin Shun, Ho Jian Hui, Ho Si Jian Garrick, Hong Min Gi, Tet Ong Shine, Iktiari bin Muhammad Isa, Iskandar Zulkarnain bin Batia, Isaac Tan Zhi Sheng, Jacob Lim En Lun, Jake Xia Chun Jie, Joel Loy Zhen Jie, Joey Chin Ju Yong, John Lijo Prakash, Kelvin Big Shi Hong, Kelvinder Singh, Khairi bin Saripi, Ko Wei Hung Samuel, Ko Zhe Kai, Ko Ko Zhou, Ko Li Yan, Ko Jia Hao, Lao Qian Ho, Lao Junhui, Li Chin Lim, Li Yangjun, Li Zhongbin, Liang Jiayi, Lim Bun Hao Gideon, Lim Jia Sin, Lim Shu Yong, Lim Tik Boon, Lim Wei Xiang, Lim Yuan Min, Lim Zheng Wen, Lo Ying Si, Lu Ming Wei, Lo Fang Yu, Lo Junyan Adrian, Lo Kian An, Lukman bin Mohammed Rashid,
Muhammad Mukaddimul Islam Asha,
Muhammad Shaifiul Islam, Muhammad Shafiq bin Mat Nader, Muhammad Shalihin bin Ahmad, Muhammad Zuri bin Muhammad Zakaria, Muhammad Ajba, Muhammad Nurfaiz bin Muhammad Kamaruddin, Muhammad Shafi bin Muhammad Sayyid, Muhammad Shafiq A. Anwardin, Muhammad Fauzi bin Sani, Muhammad Rizal bin Samad, Muhammad Seraz Khan Amiruddin, Muhammad Zulhairi bin Asahari, Muhammad Imran Muhammad Ali Nista, Muhammad Sadan bin Mu'tin, Mordecai Junior Chung Fuk, Muhammad Sufyan bin Muhammad Jafri, Muhammad Abid bin Muhammad Al-Bakri, Muhammad Ashraf bin Mamur, Muhammad Azim bin Muhammad Zakaria, Muhammad Daniel bin Iskandar, Muhammad Daniel Kamal bin Zulkifli, Muhammad Ermi bin Ahmad, Muhammad Farhan bin Che Adnan, Muhammad Firdaus bin Abdul Lazim, Muhammad Hafiz bin Abdul Aziz, Muhammad Hamizan bin Muhammad Sabah, Muhammad Hanajit bin Borhan, Muhammad Hazli bin Muhammad Hadi, Muhammad Haidar MB bin Abdul Rahim, Muhammad Irfan bin Zailani, Muhammad Izwan bin Umar Ali, Muhammad Kafi Rahmandi, Muhammad Kairozi bin Hassan, Muhammad Khairul bin Rosli, Muhammad Nizam bin Yusuf, Muhammad Sofyan bin Misadi, Muhammad Zahid bin Mazani, Muhammad Zafran bin Noor Hisham, Muhammad Zikri bin Suhaimi, Nazir Ahmed Mugammadali, Nehemiah John Tierra Nosa, Neo Jun Wee, Neo Kai Jie Kerwin, Ng Jun Jie, Ng Wei Cheng Norman, Nicholas Ong Kang Chuan, Nico Chia Yi Xian, Noor Nabila binti Muhammad Ali, Nurhanis Shafika Barucha binti Ishamuddin Barucha, Ong Zheng Jie, Pei Zhihao,
Pinto Shane Jerome, Muhammad Ashraf bin Abdullah,
Hua Hoc Tiam Melvin, Kwek Jun Chen Roy, Radin Indrasukma bin Radin Amir Muminin, Rashidin bin Zakaria, Ravindiran Vinesh, Raymond Ng Kien Ming, Rosland Abdul Rahman, Ryan Tan Yi Ming, S. Stacy Shamini, Samuel Jacob, Xia Yao Lung, Sebastian Su Jinping, Si Lun N. Desmond, Sean Pang Jun Jie, Shi Hock Sing, Sheikh Hussein bin Abdul Rahman, Sherman Chiu Shi Jie, Shi Guanxiong, Siti Farah binti Rahman, Siti Farana binti Rahman, Siti Nuraisha binti Muhammad Yusuf, Sofyan bin Jumahat, Swasti, Shahid Sukri bin Ahmad, Syed Ikhwan bin Syed Ismail Assagoff, Syed Muhammad Hafiz Hussain Jilani B. Syed Fahad H. Syed Suhaimi bin Sulaiman, Tan Ik Leong Ernest, Tan Chik Chong, Tan Chun Hing, Tan Song Kang, Tan Ting Ching, Tan Ti Yong, Tan Wen Jie, Tae Jun Yang, Teng Hui Ting Militia, Teng Sha Wei, Teng Yi Chuo Benjamin, Teo Hao Ming, Teo Yong Hui, Tet Pang Tun, Tia Chang Kai Ivan, Ting Chek Lee James, To Yi Jun, Tu Yun Jo Nigel, Tsai Xie Jun, Venantius Germanus Chung Zi Pin, Victor Zhang, Wang Wei Dong, Wang Wei Juan, Wang Minjie Brian, Wang Xueyi Douglas, Wu Li Ling, Yi Wei Qiang, Yu Peng,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. Thank you, Dr. Chong. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes to our graduates for their excellent academic performance. May I invite Mr. Tan Chun Hsien, Principal and Chief Executive Officer of Singapore Polytechnic, to present the following prizes. Mr. Tan, please. From the Diploma in Bioengineering course, the GlaxoSmithKline Merit Award, Chia Nang Ying. The Rofin Basel Merit Award, Frederick Ching Pei Hao. The Institute of Materials East Asia Merit Award, Kenneth Lim Yi Sheng. From the Diploma in Mechanical Engineering course, receiving the PEC Merit Awards are Aaron Jeremiah Randawa, Wang Peng Fei, Joshua Go Yong Sheng, Ko Jiang Hao, Lo Yu Jet Ronald, Mark Go Wei Min, Niu Wen Jie, and Shun Lai Win. The Asap Steels Merit Award, Ahmad Akib bin Ab Gapa. The Sembcorp Marine Prize, Chu Jun Yong. Receiving the Quest Technology Merit Awards are Xavier Chu Kin Yen, and Wilson Lim Wei Sheng. The GlaxoSmithKline Merit Award, Darren Chua. The Keppel Offshore and Marine Merit Award, Gui Kim Heng. Receiving the Fusion-Clad Precision Merit Awards are Sean Tan Jin Hui, and Yap Jun Ta. The ATTC Merit Award, Timothy Teo Yong Chuan. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Mr. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present course medals to our top graduates for their outstanding all-round performance. May I invite Mr. James Lim, Executive Vice President and President, Greater Asia of Becton Dickinson Holdings Private Limited, to present the medals. Mr. Lim, please. From the Diploma in Bioengineering course, the Institute of Materials East Asia Silver Medal is awarded to Muhammad Shafiq bin Muhammad Nizam. The Biomedical Engineering Society's Singapore Gold Medal and the Institution of Engineers Gold Medal Award are awarded to Kathleen Kane Awayan Villanueva. From the Diploma in Mechanical Engineering course, the ST Kinetics Silver Medal is awarded to Benjamin Neo Wen Hao. The following graduate was awarded the Lee Kuan Yew Award in the first session of the graduation ceremony. Today, the ETLA Gold Medal, the OCBC Prize, the PEC Merit Award, and the Institution of Engineers Gold Medal Award are awarded to Chin Guan Wei. That concludes the presentation of course medals. Thank you, Mr. Lim. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this afternoon is Timothy Teo Yong Chuan, a graduate of the Diploma course in Mechanical Engineering. May I now call upon Timothy to deliver the farewell address on behalf of all the new graduates. Timothy, please.
A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Mr. James Lim, Principal and CEO, Mr. Tan Chun Hsien, ladies and gentlemen. Life is full of ups and downs. I'm sure you have heard of this overly used cliche before. And yes, I'm using it yet again, because this quote perfectly summarizes my 3 years here in SP. There were many happy moments that I cherished throughout these few years. One of them would definitely be my experience during the Overseas Social Innovation Project. Although my groupmates and I had to do graded work, we had lots of fun. We worked hard, but played even harder. There were times when we had to stay up past midnight to prepare for the assignments due the next day. But there were also other nights where we would immerse ourselves in the culture of their local pasar malam, eating snacks that looked and smelled foreign to us. Those nights were heartwarming, cheerful, and full of laughter. All these moments represent the upside of my SP journey. Other not-so-pleasant moments also surfaced during these few years. There was a season when I was prideful because of all the academic accomplishments that I had achieved. These accolades made my ego swell, and my pride caused me to look at people differently. But you know how pride comes before a fall? Well, that semester was my worst semester to date. My results suffered. It was a painful lesson, but I'm thankful for that lesson of humility, a lesson that I will always hold close to my heart. Looking back, my journey in SP has truly been an adventure, and this adventure would not have been complete without the following people. Firstly, I would like to thank my classmates. Thank you for always being fun and making class even more enjoyable. Next, on behalf of the graduating cohort, I would also like to thank the many lecturers who have taught us. Thank you for patiently imparting your knowledge and experience to us. Lastly, to all the parents and family members seated here today, thank you for your constant love and support. It is only because you first believed in us that we can stand here today as proud graduates of Singapore Polytechnic. Now, before I end my speech, I would like to share a variation of the quote I mentioned earlier. Life is full of ups and downs. The trick is to enjoy the ups and have courage during the downs. Today marks the close of another chapter in our lives. Our time here in SP has trained us to be work-ready, life-ready, and world-ready. I believe with this diploma in hand, we can change the world. Perhaps not the entire world, but our very own world. With that, I wish you all success in your future endeavors. Go forth and live life to the fullest. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Thank you, Timothy. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand? The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Please ensure that you have all your belongings. Have a good day.